Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to Luring Life and Loving Radio Scanners. I'm your host, Tommy KM. In today's video, I would like to talk to you guys a little bit about my top 5 reasons that I think Bedford should switch back to P25 and the reason why they need to do a little bit more work on using radio scanners for this area. So I hope you guys are ready for this video because I am. Please make sure to hit that subscribe button, ding that notification bell if you guys are new to my channel. And let's get this video started. So first things first is that I would like to talk to you guys a little bit about. It's the reason why NXDN is the worst radio scanner software ever. Alright, so first things first, I'm going to switch you guys over to my computer. So if I pull this up right here, and then I go to my local county that we are going to be talking about, and if we see on here, so you see on here, this is the only analog one they got right here. The fire and EMS dispatch of 154.235, and you can also listen to the Bedford one. Now, my local one that I listen to is this one right here. The Indian Creek Fire Operations used to whenever it was analog. Now down here on the Bedford one, if I had me in an NXDN radio, I would listen to either, just do an example, I would listen to fire dispatch and all the fire frequencies. But something that I learned the other day was that my radio scanner only does analog. So that means the only thing I can listen to is this right here, the jail operations in the emergency management. Now on my DM1701, I can listen to General Motors, which use this for like their radio system. They pretty much haven't found nothing yet on this one, which makes it really, really kind of interesting by all means. So if we go here, I'm going to do another county, which I think needs a little bit more help. Not that, good Lord. So if we go here to Orange County, and then we go on down here to their fire and EMS, we got a couple little bit of problems on here. We got like you see the fire EMS toneouts are on NXDN. So that means backup fire, that's the only one you can listen to. Now, but countywide fire you can listen to. You can listen to the Southeast Fireground if you have an NXDN radio, which NXDN stands for Next Edge Communication. So if we see on here, we're looking at the French Lick one, we got like this right here. Springs Valley Fire Dispatch uses this frequency right here, 59 D RAN, which is 59 their frequency. So they got 59 on Fireground on Orleans and 59 on Fireground if you guys are ever listening to there. So if we go over to Jefferson County, now Jefferson County would be an easier county to listen to because If we look right here, this one uses these two fire and EMS channels, which 159.280.160.11. So Madison has police, fire, and the old VHF fire frequency, and they also got the county fire dispatch. Now, Madison Consolidate Schools got that one. So if we go here to their system, we see on here, this is the only system they got, okay? Now, if we go over to Switzerland County, we look at this one, they got a couple of problems. Now, on here, these dispatch channels right here, so let's just say, for instance, I'm going to the area of Belterre. So that means I would need to put in this frequency right here for the Sheriff's Department, which uses color code 11. And if I would like to listen to Boise Fire Dispatch and these two Boise Fire Department, in Jefferson Craig, I got to type in that fire frequency for dispatch. Now, if you look at Rising Star Casino, which this one's probably, I haven't looked at this one for quite a while. So if we look, we got a couple different ones. We got a couple in the 150 megahertz, and their engineering one is in the 464.500, which honestly kind of makes this a lot different than the other ones. Now, if we go on up here and do a Caesars property, which is if we go to Madison County, we go to Harris Hoosier Park Racing and Casino, we go on here, these are their frequencies. Now, lucky enough, these two red ones, those are the primary frequencies that you guys have to type in for use in like a single site, okay? Now, the other thing, luckily, I can listen to the Anderson system, which uses this right here, which is the Anderson Transit on like my BCD 325P2, which honestly would make a really good idea. So if I turn you guys back around to me, so some to let you guys know is that Bedford used to use the Hoosier P25 network, which was a really great one since the day they started to use it, which was really good. Now, another thing is whenever I was riding the buses, they had two different communication. The first communication they used was on the buses. They used it for NXDN and they also used it for analog. Now, what I thought they used, which was really interesting, was I thought they used a lot of analog with the buses because whenever I go there to the Bloomington area and I listen to the Bloomington buses gives out a lot of good radio traffic. Now that right there would usually help out the different areas there because you know where the fire is, you know where to avoid, and you also know where the accident is just in case if the fire dispatch doesn't tell you. Now, another thing is whenever I went to Terre Haute and I listened to radio traffic out there, like enough, I heard some on the Owen County system, which was really great. I got to hear the Owen County Fire Dispatch, which that really did change things whenever I was in that area. Now, another thing is if you guys are ever planning to do like research for that area, something that I recommend, this is a big thing, what I recommend is to make sure your radio scanner traffic in your different areas are lined up. So if you use FreeScan, make sure your areas that you know that you'll be using is on there. If you guys are planning to take your thing on a trip, make sure you divide your communication, kind of like how I did. Now, let's just say, for instance, you guys are having a rough time picking out the right radio frequency. You guys are trying to think about what would be the right one to listen to. Well, that right there gives out a lot of different damages, which you guys could use. So the first thing that what I recommend is whenever you guys are going to like a new area, try out listening to a brand new area. So the brand new area is like whenever you guys go down there to Scottsburg, it's to make sure the radio communication is very wise. So also, please, if you guys are new to my channel and wanting any information on this, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, ding that notification bell so you guys will not miss out on any videos in YouTube. I will see you guys back here tomorrow for another YouTube. Have a great day, guys. I will see you guys.